I believe I'm live, folks. Let me change the chat. Chat filter. Do 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 do. To change the chat. Oop, yep, there is the volume button. The hair. I was gonna do my hair in an updo, and I'm like, nah, it'll be Hermione hair. Hi. Ooh, I'm all up in your fucking faces. Hi. It's Anastasia to the Sacred Spheres. I look tired. I think I am. I feel so drained. It's very hot. Maybe that's part of it. I have no idea. I had nightmares last night, this morning. But welcome. It is Taco Tuesday. It's Tuesday Taco Tongue. We normally have a so-called Hump Day Wednesday experience, but we have been changing that to shift things around because my schedule's been changing. So we're doing a Monday, Tuesday, Friday, but I might pop up at secret times. We'll see what happens. Welcome, viewers. Again, this is Anastasia at the Sacred Spheres. Normally I'm Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we're doing something different this week. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, with other secret possible excursions during the week. To live, have a butterfly, have a sip, bring your own bridge or boob. Welcome to our happy hour, where even if you're not happy, I'm not happy, someone in the world is happy, if it's not you or me. So let's have fun. And there's me, my darling. How are you, Valerie? More importantly, how is your mama? How's your mommy doing? Last night, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we were in Valerie's mom had a fall. Valerie's mommy has dementia, and that was scary for everyone who was here hearing about it, let alone for Valerie's mom and Valerie. So we're very happy to have you, Valerie. And I must confess, I am, for some reason, just exhausted, so exhausted. And I'm so glad that your mom is doing better. Oh, yeah, whatever your beverages of choice, I have something sparkly and strawberry-y. Cheers, yay. Whatever your urge of choice. Oh, our viewers have surged. Well, Valerie, we're so glad that your mom is better. We sang Amazing Grace for her last night, and I was thank you because you wanted me to sing Valerie. Oh, wow. Our viewers just searched again. Hi, people. We wanted to start with some Amy Winehouse, maybe. I don't know. Do we want to start with that in honor of Valerie? Because sometimes when you join our community, we sing songs you suggest for you, by you, through you, to you, who dat. I'm that person who's going to sing this. Sugar mommy. Am I a sugar mommy? God damn it. How old do I look? Shit. All right, pipes. Yeah, because we were gonna sing this for you, Valerie. So we'll just try this. We'll get. Keep in mind, we like to butcher songs here, not know the words, and sing them terribly. So apparently, I look like a sugar mama. So we have to put these back on. All right, folks. This is for Valerie and her mom. All right. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think about you and all of our times. And in my head, I paint a picture. 'Cause since you've come back home, oh, my body's been a mess. And I miss that ginger hair and the way you like to sweat. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Oh my God. Why don't you go? I can't do this. Why don't you? I can't, Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? That was that. What the fuck were those lyrics? I can't do that. I just can't sing that. It's too much. It's too much. Hi, Sydney. Hello. Oh, actually, for the person who asked me if I'm a sugar mommy, are you a sugar daddy? I think that's what we're looking for in life. Sugar daddy? All right. Anyway. Valerie, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, I'm happy you came on over, Valerie, after your mommy went to the hospital. Oh, thank you for coming and joining our community. There we go. Now we're getting some words in, and all the viewers are leaving it. Because why not? They're like, she's not a sugar mommy. God damn it. So we got to leave. Um, Anyway, Bean on Fire is here. Hello, fellow traveler, for I'm a wizard, so to watch this live stream. Welcome, fellow traveler. I'm very happy to have you. Nice Guy is back, who is telling me hello to this superior goddess. You love me. Okay, well, hello. We got 24 viewers that just surged in. Much love. Keep in mind, yes, we don't often tell each other we love each other enough. However, as much as I love you, I'm not in love with you, okay? But I am grateful for you. And I'm grateful that we can hold community and hold each other together, you know? Life is life is challenging. Actually, you know, I was in a much more I probably shouldn't have tried to start with the song Valerie. It made me cry. No, it didn't make me cry. I think I'm sweating my top again. It's very hot, and I think I'm very tired because of the heat. I'm not sleeping well, or I don't know what's happening. But yeah, my energy's it's a little lower, but it's good. Wow, okay, we're definitely going there in the comments today. Nice Guy 100 wants to be my slave and worship me, and then Being on Fire is saying that I have splendid wording. Well, you have no idea. That is my specialty. That's what I do. I am the wordsmith. That's you could call me Patty Smith. No, that is a terrible pun. Loose 72 is saying hello. Hi, Shaka, bra. What's happening? Bring your own boob beverage, whatever you got. It's a happy hour where even if you're not happy, I'm not happy. Someone somewhere in the world is happy, even if it's not you or me. We're here to engender some happiness together, regardless of gender. How about that? I love the word engender. It has nothing to do with your gender, though, in point of fact. Welcome. Today, we were talking about taco tongue. Um, Actually, I was thinking about the two songs, Lee Hazelwood's Your Sweet Love, and I was thinking a cover version by James Vincent Morrow of Higher Love. And that's more the space I'm in today. It's a very interesting. Normally, I am manic and out of control, like yesterday and most days. Yesterday was Manic Monday, right? Maybe I can do this and bring a little engender some joy and energy. Remember, it's just another Manic Monday. I wish it were Tuesday when I could roll my tongue day and figure out what the hell is happening right now today. Okay, beautiful people. How are we in the chat? What is happening? I'm very happy to see you all. Wondering where Andy is. I know that Chuck, for any of you who came from Oracle of Whimsy's channel, they just finished not too long ago. So welcome. We're very happy to have you if you joined us. Or maybe you'll be coming later because that is quite an ordeal. And I'm pretty sure Joyce, who is a moderator over there, is still en route. A moment to sip our beverages. Something summery, something pink, because it's very warm. But we got this, so you know we're all set. We're all set. But while we're waiting for folks to come from the nether realms, like the other wizards that they are, who are going to join fire. Actually, this will be a tiny tangent, which is something I am quite gifted at. we call my thinking boomerang mind effect. Bean, did you see by the folks who did the Simpson, what is it, Disenchantment? That series, that adult animated series? Not as in porn, for Christ's sake, get your heads out of the gutter. It is quite good. I've rewatched the whole series multiple times, but the queen, well, she starts off as a princess. Her name's Beanie. Anyway, I love these glasses, but they are fogging up. And, well, Valerie, how are you, by the way? You're still here. I'm glad I could attempt some Amy. But you know, why don't singing is very high vibrational. Okay, how about this? This is a really fun. I don't fully know the direction which you're heading today, but this a direction just presented itself. So the house I grew up was haunted as fuck. It was terrifying, absolutely terrifying to step foot in there. It did not matter what sort of so-called psychic gifts, the clairs, remember the clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, whatever you thought you had or you didn't have, you would feel it. The energy was thick, and that's not just what she said. Ha ha ha. It was disturbing, and very rarely did I have to spend the night by myself as a kid there. But I actually lived there a bit as an adult, and there were a few moments where I would have to be there alone, and I was scared for my life. It felt like there was a open straight to hell in that house. It was alive. I mean, it was built in part by my maternal grandfather, and the way he built it, the wood was always breathing. Right? Sounds like Midsommar when they all take those, whatever they were, magic mushrooms, and it looks like everything has lungs and the flowers are breathing. Well, that was my house 24/7, except it let you know it was breathing. It was very loud. It sounded like people were walking in the walls on the roof 24/7. So I mention this because one of the few times I had to spend the night alone in that house, I had to work with a healer because I was terrified. I was so fucking scared. Someone who was quite powerful and offered me a lot of help. But one of the basic things that you can take away, you don't have to do a session with this person, you know, cast out demons or anything. Music is extremely high vibrational. When we listen to music, when we play music, it's very powerful and literally dispel demons. Another thing that can is Ho'oponopono. I'm sure I've spoken about this before. This is from Kahunas, Hawaii. It is a very ancient tradition and it's very simple. I'm sure some of you already know it. I think it's also about the intentionality with which you use this and speak it. It's really just some words. Words, right? Words can truly transfix, transmute, change for good, bad, ugly, for any purpose. I mean, you could think of, well, music was shifted to a different hertz, one could say, in Hitler, but also Hitler largely transfixed folks through his words and his speech. So let alone, obviously, if you think of witches and Wicca and things like that. But in Ho'oponopono, they say that you use these words and it lifts out demons. They flee for the hills. And it's simply, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive. And I like to add, I forgive you. Thank you. And saying it with meaning. Like in saying that, I felt like I was saying it to someone. Oops. Oopsie, sorry. I was asking for, yeah, forgiveness and love from someone, which possibly is what's happening. I'm carrying someone's burden today. I had these nightmares that my ex's brother, he has a twin brother whose wife is about to give birth, and I had a nightmare that something to that situation, whether it's the baby born, the mama, or the 2-year-old that they have. It was really upsetting. But also dreams are never that direct. It's very, something I specialize in is actually post-Jungian work with regard to dreams. It's called tending in deep imagination. That could be fun. I could live dream tend my own dream for you. That would be, I don't know. That's probably too personal. That's what dreams are, not just maybe a collective psyche. It's also your psyche. It's your brain. Your brain on drugs. Any questions? Any Gen Xers out there? Get that reference? Millennials. Hi. So yeah, I'm feeling very fatigued. How are you all feeling? I was thinking of maybe singing instead of being in my manic state, right? Singing some songs that could help shift. Oh God, anyone watch? I have a video version of this as well. Joyful, Joyful. That is a fun song. That might help. Oh, fun. We have some very interesting people in the chat. What is going on? I am a brave damsel. Okay. I'm very glad again that you feel better tonight. Thank you for the love, nice guy. And Mr. Zest is saying that I'm a fake dyke. I'm definitely not a dyke. I am not fake. I do act, but I am pansexual. I date men, not just women. Anyway, uh, I have a card. I kind of do, right? I'm a bobblehead. Maybe I'm not even. Maybe I'm just a head on a swivel. Speaking of cartoons, okay, let's get the vibrations up. Remember, what I said music can help shift things. For you, Valerie, again, for your mama. Joyful, joyful Lord, we adore thee. God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee. Hear thee as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin, sin and sadness. Wipe the shouts of dark away. Fill me with immortal gladness. Fill us with the light. Fill us with the light. Fill us with the light of day. Light of day. Well, I kind of messed up some of those lyrics, but that's a little elevated something or other. Um, yeah, we do. I just saw what you said, Andy. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Hi, Jem. Welcome. Let me. Sorry. I'm gonna get all personal and hold this up because I have to do a little fun with our beautifully lovely. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of complete imagination to live our live broadcast. Anyway, um, I'm very happy to. Oh, I'm looking. Yeah, cute. Huh. I'm very excited to be here right now. Very, very happy. Yes, a little Willy Wonka. We often do the Willy Wonka. It normally goes into You Give Me Fever or reading Rainbow. But actually, all right, I was gonna do something. I'm not gonna do that something. So how about that? Um, but I'm happy to have you guys here. Thank you. We were waiting on a few people. Very happy to have you here, Jim. That was again another song, little joyful, joyful for you guys. Happy to have you. I wore another dress for you. I wanted to get a little more dressed up. Often we've been very casual, or sometimes I get too dressed. That's a whole other, whole other situation. Oh, so yeah, we were talking about Jim. My energy is a little different. It's not as manic as Monday. Thank you, Andy, for what you just sent. I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes I come down from the holding the 10 commandments of what I should not do the next day. I was out of control yesterday. No, it was fun. I was myself. I was high energy, and I think we had a pivot in the weather. Got really hot, kind of muggy. I don't think I slept very well. And yeah, and I had these nightmares about possibly a little baby dying. Not very fun at all. Although it doesn't typically mean that literally a baby I know is about to die. It could simply mean that a part of my own inner child has been really wounded and feels like it died. It doesn't have to, it doesn't just be dreams. Do we want to talk about dreams today? Do we want to talk about dream work? We can go over Oh, that's really sweet, Jim. I appreciate you. Jim is saying it's okay. I love you no matter what your energy level. I appreciate that very much. I also like having a microphone because this picks up when I want to talk more sultry like and quiet. Hi, Sydney. Hello, Jim again. Hello, Valerie. It's just another. Wait, what? Yeah, Manic Monday. I wish it was a reading rainbow with ice cream sundaes. Let's see here. There are definitely folks lurking in the shadows. The shadows. Welcome to our namaste. The ring light in me sees the light in you. It looks like an alien space landed on my glasses. Hey, fun fact. I have an uncle who worked in Area 51. He has like fucking sixth level, I don't even know, some very high level top secrets. We don't know what the fuck he does, but we're pretty sure he talks to the aliens. So, anyway, and here you thought I'd already told you everything about me. Bring your own beverage, your own bay, your own boo. I'm doing something pink and sparkly since again it's a warm August summer day. We are nearing the full moon in Aquarius, supposedly very creatively imbued with energy and fire insights of intellect and genius that also will help us know how to navigate things terribly. August 9th. And we're in the sign of Cancer. Cancer is very tender and emotive and powerful in a very introspective inner way. Our good friend Chuck Dransfield is a Cancer, obviously. And so anyway, if anyone wants to work with this full moon energy, it is on the 9th. Andy is asking something. He says, Anastasia, thank you for spelling mine perfectly. Can I ask you something? If you ever came to California, do you know of anybody who could take you celebrity sightings or tour of a haunted place? I mean, there are countless tours like that. I mean, there are innumerable, like little, they have these fancy vans or buses and the top, so they're like double decker, and then, oh yeah, they have them in most cities. Sorry. Wow, have you ever heard of this before? And yeah, and like one is called A Day in LA. I could Google that. And they take in sites, and you could do different. You could do a really broad or a smaller tour. They also do some that are just for celebrities, like TMZ has theirs. There, I know of folks who do one that's just for ghosts. In fact, I used to work for the Roosevelt, which was a haunted base. I mean, I couldn't say that when working there, but yeah, even on the down low when I was working, I'm like, yeah, okay, they're fucking ghosts here. They touch me, they talk to me. Yeah, yeah. So there are also those types of tours. So the one I worked with, they would start off at one really kind of creepy place and then go to another and another, and they'd all share like a drink or like some French fries, or like they'd have like a nibble or something at each spot. And normally the second to last spot was the Roosevelt in the our there, sorry, saying our working there in their historic lobby, which is a beautiful cocktail lounge with this vaulted ceiling that is hand painted from the 1920s, 30s, a chandelier from the 1930s that had to be hand pieced back together because that whole place was in shambles by the 70s, was a mess, and had to be Humpty Dumpty had to be put back together again. Yeah. So anyway, and then they have a couple more spots. They go to, I think, like even like Madame Tussauds, other places. I think it just hit me part of what I'm playing. What is the date? No, it's not an anniversary. Just in talking about work, it just, I shouldn't keep talking about it. I feel extreme emotion with that. I miss my job. I really do. But I'm happy. Sorry. I'm a very emotional person, and there come the tears. I'll try to stop it. Shit. That's why I'm grateful to you guys for being here. I miss being able to talk to people, engage with people. God, wow. I don't know what's going on with me today. I miss my job, and I miss my, because the dreams I had involved him and a death in his family. that I don't know is, I don't know if I was predicting something, because unfortunately I can't. And a few nights ago, I also had I had a dream that might have predicted a close friend's death too. So that's, people think it's so fucking funny to be, or like interesting to have psychic gifts. Like they want them, like they want to do seances and Ouija boards. Like this is a fucking burden, folks. It's not cool. It's not like a parlor trick. It's real shit, and it's shit in a realm we don't really know much about. You know, even when you're a professional, even when you work this way, you have to be so careful. You have to practice the highest level of what's called sexual hygiene. It's really intense. You don't fuck with this shit, you know? It's something that was like put on me. It's like a calling that like, it's like the phone's ringing and I gotta pick it up. I can't, it doesn't matter if I don't pick up the phone, they're gonna get my attention some other way. So thank you for being here. Um, yeah, I'm surprised I cried more on this channel. I'm always crying. But yeah, and he's saying it would be fun to share a French fry with the ghost. Yeah, fuck. I don't know why I'm so emotional. I'm way beyond the years of having. Maybe I'm a sugar mom. I'm beyond the years of having a period. So like, you know, I don't have like PMS and things like that. Although it doesn't mean my hormones can't get all fucked up. So I don't know what this is really, but something's, as we say in dream tending, something's visiting. Happy that you're here holding space and in community. I mean, we were holding space for Valerie yesterday. Valerie, you were so sweet. You said in that comment, like you were almost afraid that you bummed us out, or like you lowered the energy of the group. Like everything that happens in intended timing. Even honestly, I can understand the purpose of having a moderator, but also having folks show up and offer, you know, a point of view, even if it's just complete or random, or they're doing it to hate bait, you know, or something. Everything is part of kind of this river we're in, that we're flowing down. And I'm not, it's hard to say I'm not afraid of things, but I was, like I was said yesterday in our live stream, was dating someone who is very, he showed his love through roasting me 24/7, always roasting me. And it made me better with being comfortable with it and comebacks and negging somebody right back, you know? So yeah, I don't know. In fact, right after him yesterday, where someone mentioned I was a rambling drunk and a few other things. Um, I saw there was a someone account. I can't remember what it was. Like, it was something along the lines of, you know, everything is allowed. And really, I mean, you know, you've made it when people just want to show up and like give you a hard time, almost to shake you. But if someone, I mean, the thing, if somebody's really throwing out bags of turds, you know, that's really, it takes a lot of effort, and it's far more about the person than it does about you. And if you know who you are, I mean, the thing is, people try to find where your button is to say something that will tear you down. But doing stand up, or wanting to do that far more, or at least part time, is, you know, part of that is being held and being roasted, and being able to know what you really look like, how you really come off to other people, how you really sound, and even what insecurities are, and just make fun of them yourself and have fun with that. So like, in truth, I don't have a problem with that, with folks coming on here, but more so, I think the issue is just for the other people the section, the comment section, for other people in the community. We want everyone to feel safe, because I need to be prepared for anything. I'm the one who's here, you know, kind of like with her head on a swivel. I know. I'm the sort of public, but I'm signing up for this. So if I'm signing up for this, then I need to be able to hold space for whatever is present. And, you know, Kyle Cease, you know, used to be in his community. He was talking about when folks vibrate at a different vibration, and when you really are in a space of, like the Buddhist, you know, like perspective, right? Not being gripped by something, right? Knowing there is suffering, there's a way to lessen, a way to end it. And a lot of that is by identifying with it, but just observing it, not getting triggered by it. And if you start to feel, you're just sort of breathing through it, finding for me like humor, a way to like diffuse whatever it is. And so Kyle Tree of, you know, Mr. Rogers, right? One thing I said, I've wanted to be a female Mr. Rogers, but the you know, version more for adults, the whore with the heart of gold, so to speak. Whore with the heart of gold. And but yes, so this story is about the actual Mr. Rogers, not the Ms. Anastasia. Won't you be my neighbor? And Mr. Rogers was just, he was on a different, since his heart, it was just so beautiful, not without flaws. And really, as much as he loved on the children of the world and had his extraordinary show and shapeshifted the hearts of so many, he had a really contentious his own children. So I find that really interesting. I don't know if you saw the Morgan Devil documentary, Won't You Be My Neighbor? It's amazing. I've seen it multiple times. I highly recommend that. Please see it. We had a huge set piece when I used to work for ArcLight there, that you got to pose in like you were Mr. Rogers. There was even like a sweater you could wear. It was so cute. Yeah, that was lovely. And so there was a day where he was filming, as he often filming, and someone actually stole his car. I think, if I remember right, he was shooting in Philadelphia. Is that correct? Area, or is it Pittsburgh? Anyway, he actually put a public, or no, well, not public radio, well, public radio, yeah, but more so public TV, well, obviously on the map. But no, because I think there was like an interview with Terry Gross where I think she was talking about how she started at public radio station. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. But so yeah, it was not the best neighborhood, but his car was stolen. The people who stole the car found out it was Mr. Rogers' car that they stole, and they returned it, repaired whatever the fuck they did to it, with a note apologizing and offering love. So I think that's a beautiful story. And this, Kyle told this to me, Kyle Cease, the comedian turned transformational speaker. So I'm using my hairband as a fidget device right now. And he was like, you know, when you're truly coming from your heart, even when something, so to speak, quite challenging happens, things just sometimes they'll flow in a way that's aligned often with the energy the love, the heart, the soul, the presence that you are sending out. So, for me, when it comes to trolls or people who would heckle or roast you, it's like, one, you don't feed the troll, and two, you stay you and take the piss and make some jokes about it. So, yeah, I guess that was my PSA. Anyway, am I? Oh yeah, WED. Thank you. Yeah, and it was a PBS channel, and I know it was affiliate. This is the channel in which Mr. Rogers is filmed. I think it's also affiliated with a public broadcasting channel, that a radio show, not just a TV. On a rant. That was a very mellow rant. Good Lord. This is really weird, folks. Like, my energy's like, feels like there's a succubus. Maybe there's like some like interdimensional parasite that's sucking my energy. I don't know. I mean, I am doing this. I talked a lot about the Eve Klein painting I'm doing, and that is a painting that's channeled. I wonder if that's affecting my energy levels, because when you chant, again, boys and girls, I'm going to open up to the spirit realm. Wee! Yeah, like, fucking hell. Yeah, yeah, these little tagalongs, or just the spirits themselves, it could be very exhausting. It's very tiring work. So that undoubtedly is probably a part of it. And also, yeah, I mean, yesterday was a lot of fun. But it is a lot of energy. I think there's a Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday versus like Monday, Tuesday, whatever, Thursday, Friday, every day of the week. It is, it can really, I love performing, but it actually can take a lot on me. I don't know. I'm just like throwing out spaghetti on wall. spaghetti monster ideas. um, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I just going back to thinking roles and that kind of a whole concept. As a hiring stand up, I need to be able to take whatever's thrown my way and, make lemon drop martinis out of the lemons covered in turn thrown at me. And also, I think one of the good, remember talking about getting older, one of the good things about getting older, you have a much bigger pocket of no fucks given. You also aren't delusional in this, I mean, but, you know what you do or you don't look like, you know what you do or don't sound like. And yeah, it goes back to something we talk about all the time. Patient, client, friend, know thyself, gnoti sauton. What was that, the Oracle of Delphi at the temple? Speaking of oracles, are you checking out Oracle of Whimsy? Her show is blowing up. She's probably going to be at 100,000 followers, not before. Her show on Tuesday and Thursday, our beloved Chuck is there at 5 p.m. Pacific, Tuesdays, Thursdays. And Chuck, some of you now might know, he came out of the so-called broom closet, as it were. He works with some very, very famous folks. And this is not something he's ever to reveal because he is not these people trust him, and these are long passed away, long deceased celebrities, because as you know, he's a Hollywood historian, genius himself about everything old Hollywood. And these celebrities, yeah, he's not there to trot them around, like at some freak of the dead stars. Like, so you could dance? So you think you can channel? No. But yeah, what's interesting is he offered a word of wisdom from Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy Onassis last week. So I don't know who he did this week, but it's become a thing, and it's going to be very big, and it's taken Chuck, I don't want to reveal Chuck's age, but it's taken him a long time to get to a point where he feels comfortable doing this. And even I have ever felt comfortable talking about this. So, but for me, it's, I think, a little different for him for a reason, because he largely is working with specific celebrities, Lucille Ball and Jackie O, were people who really have impacted a global consciousness. So I don't think people know Eve Klein as much as, say, Lucille Ball. And Lucille Ball, she is one of the, in terms of different like surveys and things, she is hands down, I think, like the number, not even 2 or 1 at times, depending on the survey, like most recognizable and performer who's a woman, a comedian, actually, just of any type of celebrity comedian over time, in the history of, say, broadcast television. Anyway, yeah, okay, thank you. I was, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia didn't sound right for where Mr. Rogers was filmed. Amazing. Thank you for all the hearts, by the way. I'm so glad that Valerie felt sort of, and support. Thank you, Jim and Annie, for the offerings of a shoulder to lean on or poo poo caca. Oh shit, you guys are cute. Heart, 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 fart, 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 fart. Yeah, it's fun. Even it's important. Remember, talking about show up. It's important just to show up, even when, like today, I was just like, what? Maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know what the, knock on wood, man. No, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I just showed up and I was curious. I was so curious. I'm like, I wonder I wonder what will come through. But yeah, I am here. I'm in my protection, my perfection. I am who I am in truth, and grateful to be here. Andy is talking about the story I told that I'm relaying by way of Kyle Cease, when Mr. Rogers' car was stolen and then returned to him, because that's the vibration he was at. His little frequency was such that people are like, what? Oh no, here's your car back. We love you. Yeah, there might be a little energy you're messing with me. God even knows. Yeah, I need to be careful with, because yeah, I'm definitely channeling for this art project, so I need to be careful. Andy's talking about I had a whiskey slushy at the time, or a martini slushy. No. Let's see here. A martini slush. Actually, well, a lemon drop to me is like a martini slush. Actually, uh, here in East Hollywood, Home State's a Tex-Mex place. They make a slushy margarita and a slushy paloma. You can make slushy versions of cocktails. They're all more like, what do you call them? Like state fair types of places who have them. Vegas. It's not considered very sophisticated, but I think they're goddamn good. It doesn't matter. I want more of that. I think we need to elevate the fucking slushies. But a lemon drop is lovely. It's almost like a spiked lemonade. Really ice cold. It's really nice. I've made those a few times. Um, all right. Wait, what sounds interesting? Just Chuck is awesome. Sydney. Wait, I'm missing something. Um, who is driving around? Am I a ghost Uber? Wait, what the fuck is going on? That's Look at Andy with the thing. You're coining some great things. So one, I don't have a because that's such an academic term. A circumlocucious brain. I have a boomerang brain. Beautiful, and I am for ghosts. Psychics are ghost Ubers. I think that turned my frown upside down, dude. By the way, I mean, here's another PSA. Sometimes I don't know what people's pronouns are, and sometimes I say man or dude or bitch. You know, it's a cunt or. I say that to everyone, kid. It's not. So if you identify as she, her, and I call man, sorry, it's I or you're 85 and I call kid. It's just it's my way of being a goober face, like Goobs. Remember him yesterday? How can we forget? Mwah. I say, yeah, poo poo caca. God, it sounds so juvenile. So juvenile. Oh, look who's here, Madam Blackwolf. You missed me crying. Oh yeah, Andy. Sorry. I will. That was a great. Unless you took it down already. No, you did not. So yeah, Madam Blackwolf. We were talking about how from WK. Fuck, I just fucked it up. From WQED in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's where Rogers used to broadcast for Miss Rogers' Neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? If anyone's not seen the Morgan Neville film, please get on that. I was telling a story about vibrating. We were talking about trolls because we had some trolls earlier. But I'm like, come on, if I can't chew that hate up and like spit it back out and make a we were talking about make a lemon drop martini of the turd filled lemons they just threw at me. Then what kind of a stand-up am I? I'm obviously not doing a stand-up like bit or show or 1 hour special. It's kind of 1 hour special because I'm special, very special needs. But yeah, I was just talking about it's important to allow all folks here, but also I want the chat to be safe. I don't want people to feel unsettled and unsafe. But what was interesting is talking about when you vibrate in a way where you cannot, you won't get gripped by something, you can stand apart, right? And observe and not be gripped, right? There's always pain, there's always suffering, there's lesson to end it, as the Buddhists say. So, how can you do that when there's something that's, presenting, well, one, like, let's not feel triggered. You, so we know our breath. Remember, we got the box breath, or how about just raw breath, where you in through the nose, like 2, 4, a count of 4, and out, double it, 8. So I'm going to do that. Actually, I'm going to do a brief one. I'm going to do into 3. Feel free to do this with me. Oh, fuck yeah. That felt good. I highly recommend straw breath or candle breath, blowing out candles. Yay. Um, so yeah, we're talking about how when you are vibrating and you're not gripped by something, you're in your heart, you're really showing up from a place of love, and something happens to you that is, really challenging or awful, like Mr. Rogers' car getting stolen. Well, his car got returned to him with any damages repaired and a love note saying we're so farty, and we're so sorry, and we love you. And what Andy said, Madam Black Wolf et al., anyone else who hadn't heard the beginning of that story and now did. Wow, interesting. This is Andy Rad who's speaking. Just picture the shock on their face when they found they stole Mr. Rogers' car. What did they find the bodies of? King Friday in the back seat or Pussycat? Wow. Tearing up my notebook, my fuzzy notebook of reading Rainbow. Guys, I love that I'm a ghost Uber, and I think my Uber, it's like out of gas or something today. I wonder if I'm also dehydrated. I don't even know. Oh, his sweaters were made by his mom? Are Mr. Rogers' sweaters? That's so flippin' cute. Won't you seriously be my neighbor? Mr. Rogers' mom. Anyway, then we were talking about all sorts of fun, what do you call them, martini slushies. And all right, I had to read that. A cough drop slushie. I don't know. I don't know what I'm feeling, folks. Yeah, I know. The ghost Uber is like hilarious. Dragon Piss, vodka and Mountain Dew. Oh boy. I'm taking notes. Writing down. I don't know. Actually, may I play ignoramus? Is it Mountain Dew or was that a typo because I'm like, I want to know what Mountain is. That sounds, that's actually what I'm writing now. Because that sounds like what is a very famous novel called Magic Mountain? I think Magic Mountain was based on that. Anyway, that was a really good one. Ghost Uber. All right. Chuck is definitely our capital GUD Ghost Uber driver. You are absolutely correct in that. And I'm glad he's finally feeling comfortable enough to come out and talk about that. You love hearing me. You guys are really sweet. Oh my God, Joyce. Joyce, hi. Let's see. Oh, we only have like about 10 some odd minutes. Oh, we have some like viewership. Hold on. There we go. Do you guys know what I did? I don't know if I did it right. I made Joyce a moderator. I might have not I might have bleh. Oh yeah, it said error, try. What the fuck I'm doing. See, I just have to better my chops as a stand-up when folks join the chat who have strange things to say. Let's keep going through the chat. All right. Very nice to see you, Adam Blackwolf. Thank you, my love. Andy Pitpen. Remember who's from Pittsburgh? From my alma mater. Michael Chabin. Mysteries of Pittsburgh. Wonder Boys. Amazing Cavalier and Clay won the Pulitzer Prize. There's a movie. Who remembers? Wonder Boys. Who stars in Wonder Boys? It's before he became Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. He plays a gay boy. A little gay boy who is a writer. That sounds almost inflammatory. It is supposed to be cute and endearing. As far as I know, he's straight as the day is long. But the thing that's interesting about him playing a gay character is that his literary agent, played by none other than Tony Stark. Yes, Robert Downey Jr. It's a very strange movie now that I'm thinking about it. Douglas is in it. The chick who was married to Tom Cruise for a minute, the Surrey mom, what's her name? I forgot her name. The woman he was married to. The other side, it's always some type of Scientology pairing. Just because I identify in the LGBTQ plus spectrum doesn't mean I get an inflammatory fuckface. So I do apologize if that came off weird. I'm definitely feeling a little off. So, nice guy misses me. I appreciate your presence in our community, and Oh, Jim actually remembers that story when Mr. Rogers' call it. Mr. Rogers is, that's hard to say. Mr. Rogers' car was stolen. Oh yeah, Andy. So Andy, speaking of which, because yesterday we had this beautiful experience where Valerie's mom, and I mean it wasn't beautiful that her mom fell down the stairs and had to go to the emergency room, but it was beautiful space for each other and for her, saying, and we offered up prayers, thoughts, whatever we felt like offering up. I did a sort of singing prayer of Amazing Grace for her mama, even though her mom, I mean, it's more about, I just wanted to offer something, and we sort of held space for her. So that was a really fun way to end, and unexpected, and I love that. I mean, this is all done in flow. These aren't scripted. I might have ideas of what I want to talk about or not. And I mean, I have to have some idea because I have to create a title, but even that is very malleable. That's a nice word. Malleable, permeable, impermeable, opacity. Anyway, so my loves, yeah, I loved how yesterday flowed. And long story short, there, boomeranging right back, right back. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the hearts, thanks for the mwah. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and comment on some of my videos at times because it helps things get in the algorithm. But yeah, so Valerie emailed me. I got your infos, your 411s, and then we've got, thanks for the loves, the heart. I heart you too. And Andy, I have your email now. So what is left is for me. I will email you, Andy, and you're going to email me your la 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 la, your singing prayer, or whatever you want to call it, your song. You're an amazing singer, and I still want to hear Jim sing. Oh, Andy just sent it. But yeah, and then I can forward it along to the lovely Valerie. All right. Okie doke. There is an, oh no. Oh shit, I think I've seen that. Matt Wolf is reminding us that there's an epic rap battle featuring Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers. That is hilarious. I think, yeah, I'm writing now. That is to be written down because I think I'm gonna have to link. I'm sure that's on YouTube. I can link that in the comments for you guys. That is, oh, it is Mountain Dew. I was like, I don't know, my mystical Black Wolf mama. Like maybe maybe it was. I was like, I need to try that. No, that's okay. Yeah, talking about there's some type of succubus, Mountain Black Wolf. Some type of, we were talking about psychic vampires a little bit, and the fact that something's today in a way that's unexpected. Again, I cried my eye baby balls out. There's a restaurant, Andy says, that makes fries, hamburgers, melted cheese on it, and it calls it a Magic Mountain. You know what? I think I am very hungry because that sounds so goddamn good. Motherfuckers. Maybe I should In-N-Out and get a get some good grub. I haven't been there in a million fucking. It's like, it's great. I love Mountain New, says Sydney. Sounds like a Mentos variety. It sounds like a new medicinal mushroom infused morning beverage that's with sparkling water and sold in a cobalt blue glass bottle at Erewhon for, $45.99 for one serving is what it sounds actually. Erewhon, always overpriced. That was another commercial in PSA. I've mentioned Johnny Cakes on this show before. He likes doing taste challenges. He doesn't know what's the more expensive thing, and he tried one strawberry versus another, and one of them famous $20 a strawberry. That's $20 at Erewhon. Erewhon, by the way, is nowhere backwards. It's based on a utopian novel, I believe from the 19th century, might be from the 18th century. But yeah, and it also is a ridiculously bourgeois. Alors, allez-y. That's French. Anyway, I mean, get the fuck out of here, bourgeoisie, bougies. No, it started off as a beautiful concept. It's kind of become almost like the butt of its own joke. But people, it's become so, I don't know, kind of infamous that people like spending money just because it's like, I bought a $20, it's like Instagrammable. I bought a $20, strawberry. Is it any good? And it just keeps feeding the beast. Speaking of, right, trolls and so on, feeding the beast, don't feed the beast. So, yeah, they have stuff like that they sell there. But yeah, it started off as a place to get really niche natural products related, food, supplements, you name it. Really high end stuff, but not specifically just to be high end. As far as I remember when they first started, it was more that it was, I mean, it was it was nice. It was a very clean space, but it had, basically it was like Whole Foods, but way more curated and way higher end in terms of just its selection. But here's the funny thing. There was a meme. It's like, we pump a shit ton of chemical food, and if we want food without it, that's just more back to what it is in nature. It costs way more money. Like, what the hell? So we spend more money to have food the way it just should be. Like, it should really be. Like, what the fuck is wrong with us? Yeah, we're curious nature, a curious species, getting curiouser and curiouser, said Alice to the caterpillar. What did they put in my wand? Wow, I can't even see. What is wrong with me today? What the fuck is going on? I feel like someone is sucking my brains out of my head. Okay. Anyway, yes. Holmes, thank you. Andy is my guy who gives me brains when my brains are gone. Brains. It's like, right? No, Scarecrow. Lion didn't have a heart. And then Scarecrow didn't have a brain. Oh no, courage. No, that's the oh god damn it. Tin Man had no heart. Wow, I should have just stayed in bed today. Clearly. Yeah. Anyway, let's see here. I figured that's what you sent me, Andy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think I'm hungry. I think I'm hydrated. I think there's a demon in my house. I think I've been driving the ghost Uber too long today. This is water. This is my Hydro Flask. I kind of want my next car to be this color. There is a Mini Cooper this color on Franklin. They park on Franklin. Always wanted to. I've taken a photo of it walking past. I've always wanted to have a car, crazy, beautiful color like that. Oh, I know. God, In and Out does. I think I really just am extremely hungry. Turning type O. Wait, where are we going? Andy wants to make me who? You want to make who am I? Magic Mountain? Who's a type O? What is it? There? I'm losing. Valerie's going to the $20 for one strawberry. There is no golden chocolate on that. It's literally just a strawberry. And when Johnny Cakes tried it, not knowing which one was the regular strawberry, or yeah, not knowing which was the one or the regular one, the one from Erewhon he thought was bitter. It was gross. He said it was the one that was less expensive. Nope. One was like 20 cents and one was $20. Wanter, yeah. I think that's wine and water. That's the Jesus effect. It's when Jesus was like me having a bad day, and he's like, okay, I want to turn this into wine here. This water. This is a really boring wedding. And he gets distracted, brain's going into ADHD mode, and it just ends up Wanter. Wanter is coming. The new Game of Thrones. Fucking hell. What have we become? We're just doing advertisements for all sorts of people. We're having a safe time, a cat demon. I know. Andy's having a great Powerade. All right. I love you guys. I think we are at the hour mark, and I have officially lost my mind. I think a demon has my mind by the balls. If you could have your mind by the... Mini Coopers are tiny. My car is quite tiny. I have a little cutie pie car. I call her my ladybug. She's my sweetie pie. I love my little ladybug. And You want a cameo of a Galaxy? I think you might get it. We're having a sage old time. Okay. Oh, Mama Love, thank you. I love you. Where's the cameo? Yeah. I did it. Galaxy was snoozing. And sometimes ask and you shall receive. All right, we got, hold on, Bubus. Sorry for the, what do you call it? The seasickness there, motion sickness. Oh, okay. All right, my loves. Here is the, oh, baby, no, baby. The biggest love, oh, the fluffiest bunny in the world. Galaxy, boo boo face. Oh, look at that little tongue action. She's doing the taco tongue. Look at her little, I love you, baby. I love you too, Anastasia. I love you, world. Hello, my fans. Hello, my minions, my people. I'm a star. All right. All right, my beautiful people. I love you. I'm very happy to have spent some time in community. This is our first week, not hump day. Thank you, Andy, for the photo. This is our first day. Did I just say day? Probably did, because I can't speak English today. This is our first week not having a hump day, a Wednesday. We're doing Monday, Tuesday, Friday, because my schedule had to change a bit with how I navigate in my home space, because I'm doing this from my kitchen. This isn't a studio. It's my art studio, but it's also my home. And I do share my home, arrange my home with the folks with whom I share it, including Her Royal Highness Queen Galaxy, Pirate Queen. So, Queen of the Milky Way is heading sunset, and so am I. But yeah, so this is interesting. We're going to see how this goes. I also have to finish my art commission. I have a lot to do. I will film, don't worry, my naked body covered in paint, smashed down on the canvas somehow. Not somehow, I know how I'll do it, but I don't know if any of you will ever see it, because I will need a professional editor, maybe like Pam from Pomona Remember. She's an amazing editor. She might edit that and censor it for the viewing public, because it's, yeah, I don't need to get any more YouTube shut down. Oh my God, LABUBU's here, except LABUBU, I gotta head out. Oh my God, LABUBU. Any idea, LABUBU? How you just missed my cat? She just did a whole guest appearance, unless you were hiding out in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need to have, I've had a little bit of an pride for you guys, but yeah, we had some fun PSA. It was actually really fun. Some fun trolls. I loved them. I loved the roasting. I loved it. I feel fine. It was interesting. I was like, okay. They're like, your head's on you have a big head. I was like, yeah, and a big nose. The better to see with my big head, the more room for my brains, for my brain. Anyway, LABUBU, if you're still here, you have no idea who showed up in our little, our wee cutie pie community. I can't say your name because I call my cat Boo Boo or Boobs, or I think of, from Rocky Bullwinkle. Hey Boo Boo, what do you want in your picnic basket? And I think of a boo, like a bay, a boo, your loved one. It sounds very French to me, LABUBU. Incidentally, I looked up LABUBU and I didn't realize it's a whole thing. It's like a fluffy, like Pokemon type creature called LABUBU. It's like, why does it have such a fancy name? Stop, LABUBU, LABUBU. So we sing your praises like every day. You're not here, LABUBU. You have no idea. I wish I could get a clip of all the times I sang LABUBU, LABUBU, LABUBU. I literally have created LABUBU songs. You have no idea. I think LABUBU's still here. She's like, y'all are crazy. I'm heading out. LABUBU, I'm so happy you joined us. I hope you really have seen something here. Oh, Maya says meow. Hi, Maya. Sasha, I'm sure, says meow from up the hill in Los Angeles. Feliz Navidad. Sasha. Feliz Sasha. Sasha. Okay, I've lost my mind. Well, we have laughed, we've cried, we've sung to LABUBU, we've talked about Mr. Rogers. Yes, Chuck Sasha, we done everything today. I love you too, Andy. I love you, Jim. I love Galaxy. She loves you guys. I love you, Valerie. Maybe now we can try to sing from where we started, because I was no means warmed up to sing Valerie, because this is in honor of your mom. We want your mommy to feel better and you to feel better. That's just such a rough thing that you guys are going through. It's especially if you're her primary caretaker, one of her caretakers. Like, wow. Yeah, I don't know how to. There's nothing more stressful in the world. Not someone dying, not a divorce, not a anything than caretaking for a loved one. So our hearts go out to you. So Valerie, for you, ole. Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water. And I think of all you've done, and in my head, I paint a picture, even without the right words. Since I came home, no, since you came back home, oh, my body's been a mess. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you'd like to dress. Why don't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie. Why don't we all just say, hey, Valerie? We hope you're doing okay and that your mom is okay as well. Why don't you come on over and see us on Friday? Because that's when we have our next live stream. That's my PSA, my advertisement for our next live stream, which will be Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific. I think that's the full moon in Aquarius season, the whole creativity, make money from creativity and the people's support of you. All right, so maybe I'll start my Patreon. You guys could throw me money. No. I used to have a Patreon. I can update it maybe. Anyway, have a beautiful week. I might secretly go live if I need a break from painting and channeling ghosts in my Uber, or taking them for a ride, or having in and out, or whatever I'm doing these days. I love you guys so much. LABUBU is here, so I guess she got all of our LABUBU songs and ate them all up. And now we get to go. That was singing some terrible version of Amy Winehouse's Valerie twice. I love you guys. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday or during a secret live stream at some point. That could be really fun. To In the Shadows, to the folks who roasted me today. I love it. You know, you've made it when people want to drop by and just, throw a few stinking turn bombs your way. It's fun. Because good news, I play pretty well, and I like to throw shit back. And I also used to play volleyball with the best people in the world who played the sport, so I could probably fucking hit the turd right back on your head harder than you see it coming at you. It's okay. Today I have no energy, so I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, oh, I look like a cartoon person. I look like a fake. Well, I'm not a real dyke, so even though I've been with women, I'm like, whatever, okay. Anyway, and like, come on, is that all you got? I mean, I don't want to know, is that all you got? I'm scared, but so I want to feel free to be me and let people be them. All right, I love you guys. All right, yes, Misty May Trainer. Thank you for those. Thank you for reminding me of the names. Andy's my name guy. Chuck doesn't need that. He has Sasha in case he needs to remember something. I have Andy. Okay. All right, friends. I love you guys. You're amazing. I will try and get that clip from Andy over to Valerie. In the meantime, yes, may my dreams be kind. They were nightmares this morning. May your dreams be kind, Madam Black Wolf, Joyce, Sydney, Andy, Jim, La boo boo, la boo boo, la boo boo, Sydney, Madam Black Wolf. I'm gonna say your names as I head on out. La boo boo, la boo boo, Jim, 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 and Nice Guy 100. And who were the other people? I don't know, no. But maybe I will find them. Wow, we blew up the chat today. I'm nowhere near the top of it. Oh, Mr. Zest. Thank you for roasting me, Mr. Zest. I love the fact I have a cartoon head. May Disney finally book me because I have a cartoon head. Like Ali Wong said, make me tofu in a fucking Pixar movie. I want that sweet cash, that sweet cheddar. Okay. He's zestfully cream. That cream. Good Lord, or clean. All right. Oh, White LABUBU's back. We gotta go. But I'm always singing songs for you, LABUBU. LABUBU. Where did my LABUBU go? LABUBU, LABUBU, LABUBU. Okay, I love you. Even though our viewership keeps surging, I swear if I were for like 10 more hours, like we'd end up with like 5,000 people or something. Anyway, I love you. Have a good night. La bomba boo boo, la boo boo. I'm really signing off. Okay. I love you. Good night. Bye.